Greetings and welcome to the channel. I'm just leaving Hillmarton where I've just visited St Lawrence, and I'm heading to a place called Calne in Wiltshire, which is nearby. The reason I'm going there is I've read several books about Samuel Taylor-Coleridge, who was a poet many years ago and has long since died. He used to live opposite the church in Calne. I don't know what address he lived there. It didn't seem to say it in the books that I read, and I forgot to look it up before I left this morning. So I thought I'll just pop into the area. He's bound to have visited the church. I doubt there'll be any reference to him, you never know. So we'll give it a whirl. I'm having a go at filming a bit of the journey from the car, but with the camera positioned in a different place, just to see what might happen. It may be that I'm just filming the roof or something, I don't know. So whether this will be included or not, well, you'll know because you'll be watching it, but I don't yet know. Ever onwards, Calne it is in Wiltshire, which actually is quite near the world famous aviary stones. I can actually see a bit of my reflection in the mirror. With the camera on, it rather looks like I'm performing an operation on someone. Perhaps on the subscribers, who knows? It's Operation Visit a Church, or two, as this will be the second one today. It's exciting. Well, I'm excited, anyhow, you might not be. I always feel it's a little bit like unwrapping a present. As soon as you open a door to the church, you don't know what's going to be within there. It might be completely modernised and had all the history gutted from it, or it might actually be fantastic. I think most of the churches I've been to have been worth visiting. Not all of them, but most of them. And anyone watching this who's got some relatives from the past who might be buried there might be more than happy to see it, even if I didn't find it particularly interesting. I had someone from New Zealand contact me about one of my videos in Devon, thanking me for doing it, so you just never know really. I'm basically just blundering around, filming what I'm interested in. And I'm sure, because I'm interested in quite a lot of things, there's probably a fair bit in there that people might be interested in. It's just whether the presentation's all right or not. Let me know if you can think of any improvements that I can make. I'm trying actually to be more concise, but the videos seem to be getting longer and longer. It's very difficult to include as much as possible and keep it short. You could say, well, it'd be a lot shorter if you don't actually film the journey to it, but some people have really enjoyed the journeys. And I watch a channel where this guy travels around the world, well, Europe mainly, but he films the journeys as well as the places he visits. And it's actually quite nice, really, just sort of be going on a drive from your sofa. I quite enjoy it, so I'm sure there's plenty of people who do like it, and there's other people who probably think, just get on with the video. So you can't please everyone. Hopefully sometimes I at least please some of the people who just want to see the churches sometimes, and some of those who want the journey as well other times. If it's not for you, you're within your rights to click off the video and watch someone else. There's plenty of really good information out there that people are doing, as I'm sure you're aware. I think YouTube's fantastic really, other than them bombing you with adverts. That's a bit annoying. I know you can pay not to have the adverts, but it's quite an expense, I think. YouTube's owned by Google, and Google are doing pretty well. Do they need the money? Probably not. Do they want the money? Probably. As I say, Samuel Taylor-Coleridge, the poet. I don't know where he lived along here. It was meant to be opposite the church, and as we go around this bend, we should see the church, I believe, from when I've been here in the past. There's a church before us, St Mary's. There aren't many churches called St Mary's, are there? In fact, probably most of them. Right, I can park here for how long? 30 minutes. That's not long enough to film a video. The church is there. I shall park further out and walk in, I think. Oh, unless I can park here. Can I park here? Monday to Saturday. 2 hours, yes. Didn't have to walk that far after all. Right. Right, so I've just realised we're in Kingsbury Street here, and Coleridge Taylor was definitely in Church Street. So he must have been somewhere along here, I guess. No cars back then, of course. maybe the odd horse and carriage. He's bound to have popped in the church, I would have thought. Maybe walk these very steps. Still shut, actually. I'm looking hopeful, unless this is a wrong entrance. Or maybe the entrance is around the corner. Let's give it a whirl. That's definitely shut. This is looking a bit more hopeful. A nice wide entrance. Stone corbels above us. Will it be open? No, it's not open. Oh dear. Well, unfortunately, I've tried to get in and I can't. I tried to ring someone as well, but they were engaged. So I'm going to have a walk to Church House, which apparently, well, it may have just shut actually, to see if I can get access. I might have to abandon it. I'm not giving up just yet, so we'll see what happens. Well, I've called out number 30, Church House, which is where I might get contact to get inside the church, but it's not open on a Tuesday. But I noticed they've got a plaque here to Dr. Jan Ingenhousz, the Dutch physician and scientist, discovered photosynthesis in 1779. I never realised it was discovered so early. He died at Bowood House and is buried at St Mary's Church, which we're at. And opposite the place I just talked about is indeed Samuel Taylor-Coleridge's house. I've just noticed the plaque, so that's where he lived. So let's go to the doorway and have a look at the plaque. Bentley House. Now whether it's called Bentley House back then, I don't know. There we go. The poet Samuel Taylor-Coleridge lived here from 1814 to 1816 whilst writing his celebrated Biographia Literaria. So all is not lost, because at least I found out where he lived, and I'd been wondering that for some time. So let's have a wander around the exterior of the church, and if we can't get in, we can't get in. I'll have to come back another day. As I didn't approach the church this way, I'll do that now. Bit windy today. Looks like they've got some problems with the tower here. Or they're rectifying problems. I should have realised that there would be a plaque to Taylor-Coleridge. though it never occurred to me. Oh, you didn't notice this? How did I not notice this? I don't know. And I didn't notice this. Nor did I notice this. So, can you get in this way? No, you can't. Well, let's call it a day then. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I get inside most of them, you can't win them all. See you in the next one. Bye for now. It's never quite bye for now, is it, with me? I say bye and then I carry on. It's confusing for me as much as anyone else.